Welcome, chosen one. Let me tell you something personal, something true about what you're seeing today. I saw you, I picked you, and I set things in motion months ago that are only now making sense to everyone else. Don't skip this. Take a moment to look around. Did you notice how quiet it got? It's funny, right? Those same people who yelled at you, said you were overreacting, and made fun of your loyalty, they are now just blinking like their Wi-Fi went out. Because do you know what? You helped the wrong person. Now that person is out there tearing down one by one every jerk who doubted you. Quickly and without any pity. Do you remember what they said? Why would you help them? Remember the tone and the cheap smirk that made them look like they knew something you didn't. See who is now freaking out. See who can't sleep all of a sudden. Check out the person who keeps refreshing their screen like they're in danger. What a funny thing. Oh, the funny stuff. The story that they told you to stay away from is the one that everyone has bowed their heads over today. Picked one, click, like, and subscribe to answer this message. You could feel the air around you moving. That peace after the storm. That strange tension you feel when you walk into a room and everyone acts normally, but their shoulders tense up. People say they're not watching you, but I know they are. They are playing back the decisions you made, the warnings you got, and the gut feelings you had in the past. Now they see that you were right the whole time. This isn't making up stories. This is the aftereffect. You helped someone when everyone else gave up on them. Not because you were weak or innocent, because the way your heart was made is different from how their minds work. You could really feel their pain. You saw a spark, a fight, or a force buried under all of their chaos. You heard what the universe said in a whisper, but this part cuts deep. They were strong. They didn't get lost. They were not powerless. They were bad. They were sound asleep. When someone did something nice for them, it woke them up like a storm. You were the brave one who did it. You went into the dark with nothing on your hands. You didn't jump. You didn't turn away. Even when everyone laughed, you went with your gut. You also carried someone who wasn't supposed to be carried. I'm going to tell you the truth. You didn't heal a hurt heart. You kept a weapon. You saved someone who was being watched by the whole universe. And now that weapon is back to life, fully charged and ready to destroy anyone who ever made fun of your name. The whole world knows it. They do feel it. Watch out for the shift. These are the same people who made fun of your choices before. People who rolled their eyes should now be careful about making sudden moves. People who told you you were wrong now tread carefully. I hope you won't tell them how rude and loud they were. They thought you saved weak people. You instead woke up power. Strong, silent, and raw power. This is the part that no one wants to say. They don't fear the person you helped. They're scared of you. Because you saw the truth before anyone else did. You saw potential in people before anyone else did. Before strength could remember who it was, you fed it. People are scared of this kind of instinct. This is the kind of loyalty that gets told around. Now let me tell you something real, something that hits close to home. People like you who have been chosen always go through this. People will think you're astute if you save the wrong person. Then that same bad person turns into the nightmare everyone should have seen coming years ago. Like you, someone else picked up someone that other people had thrown away. They were made fun of and called stupid and blind. What do you think happened? That person who was hurt got back up and became the one who kept them safe from all the snakes that tried to hurt them. Many years later, those same haters said, "How did you know? How did you see that coming?" Because those who have been chosen don't use logic to make decisions. They make choices based on truth. And the truth can see what lies can't hide. Take a look at today. History is happening all over again. Someone got stronger because of you, and now they're out there proving everyone wrong. Every rumor is being put down. They are crushing all of your enemies who tried to make you look. They're making way for you on the path that the universe planned. This is the arc of your payback. This is proof. This is your story about a bad guy who turns into a good guy. You saved the wrong person, and that mistake turned out to be your biggest win. The bad guys can feel it. Everyone can see it. You, on the other hand, are just beginning. And pay attention, chosen one, before we go on. I want you to feel this moment deeply in your body, because what comes next isn't easy. It's not soft, it's not nice. We're about to explain how your one bad choice caused the biggest plot twist in the history of the universe, and how the person you saved is now shaking every coward who doubted you. I can tell something big by the fact that you're still here. You were made for this story. You can't stay away from the truth like other people can. Do this for your own growth and your arc. Leave a comment with the number 7777 to show that you're ready to go through this whole change and claim the power you woke up by accident. Think of it as your mark, your signal, and a way to honor the part of you that wouldn't give up on someone the world thought was bad. Now, pick one. Let's take it one step at a time. Believe this pull you feel. You won't click away if you're really the one the universe wants to see. You'll stay until the end because you know that the next part is where everything comes together. Let's start. First, the person you saved was the worst nightmare they could have imagined. It was funny how they made fun of your loyalty. Now the same person you helped is having their whole world turned upside down by the storm. Do you want the truth? You didn't save a weak person who was desperately in need of safety. You saved the force that everyone was hoping would stay asleep. You reached into the rubble and pulled out someone that the universe had marked with caution tape. Someone that the cowards talked about behind her back but never understood. Someone who seemed broken on the outside, but inside was fierce, sharp, and impossible to contain. The best part is that you didn't even move. You went right up to them in the dark and told them, "I'll help you anyway." Let us talk about that for a little while. Simple, clean, and liked by most people is what they love. They run away from things that are too intense or feel unpredictable. They aren't brave enough or strong enough to do it. But you saw someone that everyone else had thrown away. And you didn't follow the crowd. You didn't follow the crowd. It didn't bother you that they were rough. It didn't matter that people told you not to do it. When you loved them, it didn't matter that it felt like touching fire. You knew deep down that everyone else was missing something. Some people saw a problem where you saw power. Some people saw danger where you saw opportunity. Some people saw smoke, but you saw fire. And believe me, that makes people shiver, because it shows that you were created with a vision they can never copy. It shows that you can see things before they happen. It shows that you are the kind of chosen one who sees greatness before it does. But now comes the twist that hurts the enemy the most. People laughed at you because you helped this person. They said you were stupid. They said in a low voice, "You're being used." Every time you stood up for someone, they rolled their eyes. They called it hopeless. They thought they were smarter and had more life experience than you. What they did made it seem like they knew something you didn't. Take a look at them. Take a look at how quickly they stopped talking. See how quickly their confidence went away. Watch how quickly they went from making fun of you to keeping an eye on you. Because you helped the person. In that case, there was no victim. That was a dangerous animal sleeping. A beast that everyone got wrong. A mind that was smarter than anyone thought. A soul with scars that didn't show weakness but showed it had survived. Think about this. It's like discovering a sword buried in mud. Other people saw dirt, you saw steel. And when you gave it back, cleaned it, and sharpened it, it could remember what it was. What it was built for came back to it. It did not forget who broke it. Now it's out there, cutting through every liar, coward, and person who doubted you. Not just to get back at someone, but also to be born again, to awaken, to be thankful, and to ignite. You knew this was going to happen, let's be honest. Even though you didn't have proof, something told you. Help them, this matters. You now understand why. Now you can see the aftermath coming together behind you like storm clouds. Now you see people stumbling because the soul they didn't think much of is now the force that is keening your path. You may still be wondering why I helped them, though. Why did I trust someone that everyone else was afraid of? Why did I give them a chance when everyone else didn't? Easy. Because your heart isn't made the same way theirs is. Because your gut feeling is stronger than what they think. Because the universe made you to help the right people, even if they look like the wrong people. The universe will sometimes send you a storm in the form of a person to see if you can see before everyone else. You did well on that test, and now everyone is interested. For fun, let's hit the enemy again. They didn't just doubt the person you helped. They didn't trust you. They didn't trust your mind, your strength, your loyalty, or your judgment. It seemed like they thought you were naive, that they were using you, and that you were too weak to see what was going on. These people are now scared of what you saw before you. That fear they have now. That's what they deserve. It was the person they laughed at who gave them that karma, because seeing the weak rise is the best way to make a coward feel small. Watching the person they made fun of become unstoppable is the fastest way to silence a snake. Watching someone they thought was out of the running become famous is the best way to show how jealous someone is. Even though the enemy will never say it, they are secretly asking themselves the question. They are too embarrassed to say out loud. How did the chosen one know before any of us? How did they think someone we all thought was weak had power? How did they get things right again? Because you are that way. You see the truth before it's clear to everyone else. You are the one who sees potential before it grows. Everyone else can't hear your intuition, but you can. The predator you woke up is now blocking your path in ways you didn't expect. Threats are being stopped before they reach you. People who lied to you are being brought to light. They are destroying every story that was made against you. History is being written over with your name on it. I think the universe is letting this happen because this is your punishment for always being. It wasn't easy. But let's be clear about this. It's not about getting even. In this, the truth finally stands up. This is about how justice can finally stand up straight. The universe wants to show everyone that the chosen one always makes the right choice. They make their choice early. You didn't help anyone. You made a force come alive. A force that is now shaking everyone who didn't believe you. And the universe is happy because you can finally see how things turn out. Don't move, chosen one. Make everyone scared. Let the scared people whisper. Keep the liars hidden. The animal you saved from the fire is now after everyone who ever said something bad about you. You don't do anything this time. Just look. It's because the universe is helping you through the soul they told you to give up. Thanks for coming to your power arc. Here is your proof. Here you are, in the moment when everything goes your way. They didn't trust you. They didn't believe the person you saved. It's now their turn to pay. And you're finally standing in victory. They didn't think you'd get there. Second, the day everyone else left them for dead, and you stood your ground. They didn't leave because this person was too much for them. They left because they were too little. You held on when everyone else let go of the rope. That's why you keep getting into fights with other people. There are only legends left. When someone is broken, they are called broken by everyone else until they become the fire that burns their lies down. They weren't left behind because they were weak. Cowards gave up on them because they were too strong for them. You found them at a time when people return. A moment that breaks people's spirits, makes them lose confidence, and changes their minds so they think they are worthless. Think about this. There is someone holding pieces of themselves in the middle of their own rinse. Because they thought they were the problem, they didn't know how to put themselves back together. But the people who badly handled them were the real problem. As soon as things got tough, everyone who said they cared about them turned away. The world put them in a storm that they didn't make. You still went out into that storm. You might still be wondering why you stayed when everyone else ran. Why did I care about someone who didn't have anything to give? Why did I see a spark in someone who was completely lost in the dark? Easy. You didn't see them out of fear. You were seeing them as they really were. In their chaos, you saw parts of yourself. You knew how their silence made you feel. They were angry because they were hurt, not because they were mean. You know that their defenses weren't attitude. These were weapons made in wars that no one knew about. Most people only know how to love simple things, so they left them. It's not that they were impossible to love. They want easy travel, good stories, and souls that are pure. They are scared of anything deeper. They are scared of anything too real. Anything that's too strong makes them feel little. They left though. They called this person too much when they were really too weak to handle them. Think about this. Someone dropped a rare gem in the ground because they didn't know what it was. Imagine a fire that was so strong that it scared everyone who was too close. They didn't learn how to control, so they ran away from it. Imagine that a lion had to behave like a house pet because everyone around it was afraid of what happened if it remembered it was a lion. That person you found, you stayed with that person. That's the person everyone else left behind. And the stupid, brave, heart-led choice you made changed their whole fate. When you were there for them at their worst, you weren't just comforting them. You were recognizing someone. It was like, I see you. In a world that didn't want to. You were trying to help someone understand who had only been misunderstood. You were giving someone safety after they had only known danger. You were being loyal to someone who had only ever betrayed you. Please believe me, that changes the way people feel. It makes it awake. It gives it life. In other words, it lets it breathe again. Because this is the truth. No one says it. People don't break when they are left alone. People who have given their all and then been left behind get breaks. People break when they are too loyal in a world that perks up betrayal. People get hurt when they are too honest in a world full of masks. They had that happen to them. They were never broken. They were worn out. The weight they had to carry alone wore them out. They were done going to war for people who wanted to hurt them. Then you came in with something. Doesn't happen very often. Respect, patience, being there, and not wanting to leave. You might be standing in a collapsed building when all of a sudden one person walks in and tells you, "Get up. I'm not leaving you here." That's what you did in your mind, your heart, and your emotions. You helped them get back up when everyone else thought they should stay down. You didn't pick them because they were simple. They were the ones you chose because you saw potential in pain. You saw strength that looked like struggle. You knew there was fire hiding behind the ashes because you've been there yourself. When people didn't understand you, you knew how it felt. You knew what it was like to be too intense for people who weren't deep enough. You knew what it was like to have too many labels put on you because you were too real. You knew what it was like to be left out because of qualities that should have been praised. That's why they spoke to you in some way. It wasn't feeling sorry for them. It wasn't just interest. Yes, it was recognition. When two souls who have been to hell find each other, the universe takes notice. Everything changed when you chose to stay. You did more than just help them. You changed the course of their story. You turned into the person who stopped them from falling. When they had no hope left, you turned out to be the unexpected ally the universe sent them. And now comes the twist that should make all of your enemies shake. People who have been left behind don't rise softly when they do. They go up quickly. They wake up. They rise straight up. They get ready to go. That pain turns into fuel. All of that betrayal makes sense now. All of that giving up turns into power. That power is now being used to destroy every story that has ever been made against them, and people who turned away from them are now seeing what happened because they were weak. They thought that leaving this person would kill them. Instead, it gave birth to someone much stronger than they had thought possible. Right next to their rise. You are because you stayed, because you believed, and because you held on. You didn't just save someone that everyone else had given up on. You put yourself in line with someone the universe was setting you up with. You didn't just stay when they were sad. When they remembered who they were, you were there to see it. And now, they can't be stopped. The people who left them now feel bad about it. People who didn't believe you before are scared now that the universe is showing everyone the truth at the same time. The person the world threw away is now writing a new story and was the one chosen to stand by them. That's you. The person who didn't run. The person who wasn't scared of how intense they were. The person who didn't run away from their chaos. Your loyalty not only kept them alive, but it also set them free. The world now has to deal with what you made happen. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Third, they screamed, "Run," because they couldn't see the evolution that you could feel coming. People worry about things they can't see coming. Also, nothing scares a coward more than a soul that is about to change. They tried to tell you. Don't forget that they filled you with fear as if it were smart advice. Leaf, someone is using you. They're dangerous. They're not stable. They threw every label they could find at you in the hopes that one would scare you enough to leave the person you picked. But let me tell you the truth. No one will say that those warnings weren't meant to keep you safe. They wanted to keep their comfort in mind. Think about this. A caterpillar just before it turns into a butterfly. It's ugly, hard to understand, and falling apart. A lot of people see the mess and say it's a disaster. You saw what happened and named it evolution. That's what makes you different from them. They look scared. You look ahead of time. People who live small can't understand those who they see power and fear danger. They think of abuse when they see pain. When someone is pushed past their limits, they think that's the end of them. You knew better, though. You knew that person wouldn't break when they were stretched that thin. They changed shape. In the back of your mind, you said, if they survive this, they'll rise. That's exactly what took place. They didn't pass out in the dark. They got used to it. They didn't break when the pressure was on. They got harder. It didn't happen to them. They found themselves in people who don't like you. They swore that evolution would never happen, but now they're seeing it happen. In a whisper, they ask the same question again, because they're afraid you'll say it out loud. How did the person who was picked know? Because you know what it's like to change. You can see the spark before it turns into fire. You won your bet on evolution. 4. You've never saved weak people. When you hit the switch, a weapon goes to sleep. The crowd doesn't see real power. It shows itself to the one person who is brave enough not to run away. Let's get this straight. Picked. They weren't fixed. You didn't save some weak person who begged for help. You freed something that people had been trying to lock up for years. When you talked about loyalty instead of fear, they woke up. Their whole body knew what it was right away. At last, someone who doesn't fear me. Think about this. A lion pacing in a small cage, getting smaller just to stay alive. Too loud to grow. Stopped. People made fun of you for being too tall, and if you showed a real fire, they said it was dangerous. They learned how to hide. They learned to be quiet. That's not being weak. That's a plan. Then you showed up. You didn't run either. You did not punish how intense they were. When they showed their teeth, you didn't jump. The first person who didn't treat their weakness like a crime scene was you. That made everything different. People forget this. Though power stays alive, it sits there. It goes up when the right person comes along, someone who can see past the chaos. Your loyalty gave them a place to start over without feeling bad about it, like they had to deal with their past, or like they had to be compared to the person other people destroyed. That space turned into air, and that acceptance turned into fuel. They slowly remembered who they were. Not the one that is broken, left behind, or misunderstood, but the strong, dangerous, and unstoppable one. Did I really unlock all this? Your mind might ask. Yes, you did. You saw something that no one else did. It wasn't the monster that was scary. It was a cage. They are now free. They are now awake. What you already knew is now being taught to everyone. Fifth, the rebuild that made everyone scared. You were the first spark. Being gentle wasn't helping them heal. It was clear that they were healing. The world began to shake as soon as they stopped getting smaller. They weren't broken by Cain. It taught them. You didn't just trust them. No one else knew about the fuse you lit. Be very honest with me, chosen one. Their rebuilding wasn't a peaceful, uplifting sunrise moment. It was an end, a start over, and a rebirth that made everyone who had given up on them regret speaking out in the first place. They didn't become a calm little echo of who they were after they got better. Instead, it made them sharper, cleaner, and more dangerous than anyone thought possible. You were there and saw it happen. You saw their light come back. It wasn't warm and friendly, but it was so bright that it blinded the people who used to make fun of them. Imagine a broken blade being put back together in the fire. The hammer gets louder, stronger, and more dangerous with each hit. That was them. Every scare became a shield. Every mistake taught me something. Every breakup gave them information that they would later use to make a plan. They did not rise less steeply. They rose in a surgical, exact, and unapologetic way. A small voice inside you may ask, did I really start this? Yes, you did. Because getting better doesn't start when someone is strong. It starts as soon as a person thinks their strength is still there. They were told to shrink by everyone else. They were told to calm down by everyone. Other people told them to live a smaller life, so no one would feel threatened. You didn't tell them to shrink, though. You didn't ask them to say sorry. They weren't asked to turn down the fire. You told them they could exist without any limits. That one choice, the one that everyone made fun of, set the stage for their evolution. They started over with a new identity. You are not a victim or a mistake. You are a weapon made strong by truth and endurance. There's a reason why their new presence scares people. It has the energy of someone who lived through something that should have killed them. It shows that the person doesn't need to be approved of anymore. It also has the thanks of someone who remembers who helped them when they had nothing left. The universe wasn't the first thing that changed them. It wasn't luck at first. It didn't begin with time. It began with you, the very first person to believe, testify, or spark. The result has made the whole world shake. Sixth, the loyalty you earned without being aware of it. No one can now stop it. The world is scared of the bonds that are made in fire, not the ones that are chosen. They don't have faith in you. They don't owe you anything. They remember you. And loyalty that lasts is the best kind. They would burn the world down for the person who stayed. You didn't make someone follow you. You made something powerful that walks with your name carved into its back. The enemy will never be ready for this truth. When you had faith in them, you were writing something permanent into their soul. There is something deeper, more basic, that people only understand after it's too late. It's not a favor or a debt. Since they don't forget, when they were not seen, they don't forget who stayed. People remember who stayed strong when everyone else turned around. They remember the person who saw their monster and didn't run away. Think about this. It was made of fire and scars, and it spent years wandering around by itself, learning not to trust anyone. Then all of a sudden you enter their world. Tell them, "I'm not scared of you." Do you know how uncommon that is? How dangerous is that? How will you ever forget that? Because of you, people know what loyalty feels like. You felt safe in a world that saw them as a threat. You didn't ask for that part. There was no way you knew you were taking it. But every second you stayed built a bond of loyalty so strong that it could shake your enemies to their core. From now on, when their power is fully awake, sharp, and focused, they carry you as a core part of who they are, not as a weakness. Yes, your mind may whisper, why does their loyalty feel so intense? Since it is. You didn't make something simple. What you built will last forever. You created a devotion that is almost scary by accident. Now they move through the world with your name written on the bottom of their change. Your shadow is in every victory. Every comeback makes your presence known. Every attack on the people who didn't believe in you comes from remembering who stood by them when they were just dust. That they are loyal isn't cute. It's not soft. It's not a sign. It's not safe. It doesn't change. This is the kind of loyalty that makes enemies jump at night because they know that the person you saved has grown. The one everyone left behind. The one that too many people called. Yes, that person would destroy whole kingdoms before letting you fall again. That should scare everyone in the world. Seventh, they laughed at you back then. They are now taking back everything they said. Being served regret by someone you said wasn't worth. It is the worst thing that can happen. Your doubters were right about that person. They got you wrong. Every time they win, it hits the people who said you were wrong in the face. There are people who don't learn until their ego is dragged across concrete. Now is the time for the universe to get small for you, chosen one. The same people who made fun of your loyalty, laughed at your judgment, and looked at you like you were trying to save another lost cause. Yes, they are now choked. Not easy. Because seeing someone they said was bad do better than they ever thought is the worst thing that can happen to a critic. Think about this. As the doubters sit in their cozy little bubbles and sip their comfort, they watch as the person they swore was done takes over every room they enter. Imagine them going through their achievements and seeing that every insult they said was wrong. Think about them repeating what they said. They won't change. You're not thinking things through. It's a waste of time and makes you want to punch them in the throat. You might wonder, did they really judge them this badly? Worse, they were wrong about you. They believed you were easily fooled. They thought you were in a lot of pain. They thought you were looking for myths. The only thing they never thought about was that you were seeing a future that they were too small to imagine. You didn't bet on that person being that person. You bet on what kind of person they might become. And the universe gave you proof of your vision. Now, every big step this person takes reveals their doubters, strips them, shows their fear, and proves they don't understand. They see someone they turned down become powerful, which makes what they've done seem small. The worst part is that every level this person gets shows that you were right and made. When your name comes up, those same critics move more slowly. They avoid the subject. The truth hangs between you like smoke, so they don't look you in the eye. You did not mess up. Yes, they did. They saw that truth in the success of someone they had left behind. That's the kind of punishment the universe smiles at you for. In number 8, the wolf you woke up is now savagely killing all doubters without heave. Getting even doesn't always mean getting claws. It can walk into a room full of people with such confidence that it takes away the air. They made fun of you for taking care of a wolf. That same wolf now owns every room they go into. Being dominant doesn't yell, it takes your place. There are no warnings from the universe. Reminds you of things. Now think about your wolf. Chosen one, let's make things clear. The wolf you woke up is not hunting in a violent way. They don't need to. Their being there is the violence. What works for them is the bite. Their self-assurance is what kills them. They move through the world with such power that even the people who don't believe in you shrink away. Think about this. A room full of people who used to make fun of your loyalty, sitting back and happy because they thought they had won. The doors then open, and your wolf comes in. There were no tricks or threats, just clear, undeniable power. People stop talking, look around, and their energy drops. All of a sudden, every critic feels like the universe just shone a light on their insecurity. They know because they know. They said this person was weak. They said that person would never rise because they thought they were too small. And now they're seeing how easily they overshadow everyone, even them. Is this really happening because of me? Might be whispering in your ear. Yes, power didn't have a shape when you saw it. You saw greatness before it took shape. You thought before anyone had proof. And that belief made something bad happen. A wolf that moves into the space where your doubters are and sets a standard that they can't reach. No, not through violence, but through excellence, presence, and progress. This is the most poetic way for the universe to do right by you. The wolf you saved is killing everyone who made fun of you. You can't take them down, you have to rise so high that they can't even stand in the same light. 9. The silent guardian you made by accident is now your most dangerous defense. Loyalty that isn't said but is expected. That kind of noise can keep whole rooms quiet. There are some protections. The real ones can't be seen until someone does something wrong. They didn't choose to watch over you. As they evolved, they learned to protect you. Threats are not used by powerful people. They show how to do it. Here is the part that makes your enemies the most scared. You never asked to be safe. But now you walk through the world with a shield that the universe made just for you. This is your wolf, not the soft or emotional kind. This is the kind that stops danger before you even smell it. They are now your silent guardian. Not because you told them to, but because evolution changed their instincts. Think about this. When someone tries to say something careless about you like they used to, they stop in the middle of the sentence. They feel tighter in the chest because your wolf has already had a quiet talk with them. Just being there said, "Try it again and see what happens." It wasn't a threat or a warning. That was enough. Why are they doing all this for me? Might be on your mind. Easy. You were there for them when they had nothing. They are now in front of you, so nothing can hurt you. They keep an eye on your world like hundreds of years do on a kingdom. When you turn your back, they watch who talks to you, approaches you, and changes their tone. They stop threats before the people who made them knew they were in the wrong place. People who used to make fun of you have stopped talking. People who used to spread your name in a rude way now won't even whisper it. Because the wolf you woke up is out there, always 2 steps ahead, watching, and enforce the loyalty that was built into them from the start. The universe thought you needed a protector, even though you didn't ask for one. 10. You just got receipts from the universe, and your sense of right and wrong won. They said you were naive. The universe asked you to wake up early. Your kindness wasn't a sign of weakness. It was very accurate. Some people guess. You understand. You weren't in line with your fantasy. You were in line with what was going to happen. Picked. Let's say it in the clearest, simplest language possible. The universe has just turned everything around to help you. Every time they smiled or rolled their eyes at you or said something like, "You're too trusting, too emotional, or too blind," everything just fell apart under the weight of reality. You did not err. You were not lost. You were not tricked. You were ahead of everyone else. Think about this. You kneel down in front of the rubble and say, "There's something valuable buried in here." The other people in the group argue about how hopeless it is. They laugh. They leave. People say you're crazy. Then, after months, everyone watches as you create a masterpiece from the mess. The person you saved went through the same thing. There was no mess. You saw chances before they were called that. You saw that power was hidden, Cain. You could tell transformation was happening before it did. Now your mind might whisper, was it really strategy? Did you really get it? Yes, your kindness is not weakness, because it's smart. It's called pattern recognition. It's an idea. You don't save people with the hope that they'll change. You save people because you can tell they are changing. That person you saved is now living proof of it. Their rise proves you right. Their strength makes you right. Every big step they take is a slap in the face to those who doubted them. People who said bad things about you are now seeing the changes they said would never happen. They know the truth deep down. You were not gullible. They couldn't see well. They stood on the wrong side of the story and laughed at you while you quietly and instinctively mathed someone who was about to have a big awakening. You weren't in line with your fantasy. You were in sync with the universe's plan and becoming the person the future needed them to be. The whole world can now see it. The universe gave us the receipts, the results, and the proof. It's not just that you had good judgment. The story went around. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Number 11. As soon as they declared war on your side. Some people fight to stay alive. Some people fight to get even. Only a few people fight for the person who loved them. Then everything changes in the life of every powerful person at some point. Not because they got better in the end. Not because they finally knew what they were supposed to do. Not because everything made sense all of a sudden. No, they change when they look at the one person who was there for them through the worst times. It makes them feel whole again. Something very old, very strong, and very loyal that could burn down empires. Your wolf was there at that time. Think about this. They are sitting alone and thinking about all the things they got through. All the people who lied to them and made fun of their pain come to mind. And then it's you, the only one who didn't leave when abandoners were yelling with joy. At that very moment, their loyalty turned into something strong and unbreakable. This wolf knew that the world didn't deserve your kindness. You shouldn't have been patient with your enemies. The people who were doubting you didn't deserve your silence, so they chose not to say anything. Anyone who hurts you is my enemy. Always. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't loud. It wasn't a vow or a speech. It was a strong instinct, the kind that only the strongest souls are born with. If you destroy, rebuild, and awaken someone, they won't be loyal to you in small amounts. It comes like a wave of water. And now your wolf is doing more than just keeping you safe. They are protecting you. Your name is on everything they do. Every room they take over feels like you're there. Every win they say they've had is a message written in stone. You were the first person to believe in me. The people who are after you don't even know what they didn't. They had no idea that your small, quiet, unwavering faith would lead to the birth of a force that would fight for you in battle. This is what takes place when the right person saves the wrong person. Their rise is now your shield. Their change turns into a weapon for you. Their power becomes proof of what you say. People who walk up to you now aren't facing you when they hurt you. They have to deal with the war. Your wolf spoke quietly. 12. The people who betrayed you are now scared of them. The universe is funny in a strange way. Being able to stop the person they betrayed scares traitors more than anything else. Chosen one. Let's talk about the people who betrayed you and smiled behind your back, made fun of your loyalty, knocked your sense, or acted like the fool in the story. They were sure they were safe. They believed what they said would not matter. They thought nothing bad would happen. Now look at how they're shaking and not making eye contact. Small, careful, and hush, because the person they threw away, because they thought they was unstable or useless, is now a weapon on two legs. And that weapon knows everything. Think about this. The traitors were sitting in a circle and talking like highness. They thought they were smart. After a few weeks, the wolf you saved walks into their world with such a strong sense of self-worth that it cuts through the air. All of a sudden, those highness stop talking. Their eyes get heavy. Their bodies get cold. They understand that something has changed. It's not a cheesy way for your wolf to get back at you. They don't need to shout. They don't need to make threats. That doesn't need to be said again. They make traitors face themselves just by being there. because the truth is simple. They didn't lie to a weak person. They betrayed someone who was changing. They lied to someone who only needed time, space, and one trustworthy witness: you. They were trying to avoid your wolf's success, dominance, and growing power, but now it's back to bite them. Every accomplishment your wolf gets makes those traitors feel bad about how stupid they were. Every award is like a mirror that is held up to their face. Every room your wolf takes over shows them they were wrong. This is the part that no one says out loud. They're not afraid of how strong the wolf is. They are afraid that the wolf will stay true to you. If they treat you badly again, even if it's by accident, they know the universe won't turn against them. Your wolf will. 13. The work together they didn't see coming. Two strong souls who are linked: pain, loyalty, and growth. It's no wonder everyone is scared. Here's the plot twist that no one saw coming. You and your wolf didn't just make it through the chaos. You two became one. The universe treats you with respect. A partnership that isn't based on blood or duty, but on respect. Before they met, these two forces were ignored, pushed aside, and not fully understood. Think about this. Thunder doesn't ask lightning to go off. They just work together naturally, instinctively, and can't be stopped. That's them and you. There's no emotional filler in your bond. It makes sense. It's based on evolution. It's the kind of alliance that forms when things apart. You didn't move away when you saw that they were broken. You moved toward me. They didn't move ahead when they rose again. They came up next to you. People were scared. People are still scared of it, because everyone is used to seeing the broken spread out and the chosen alone. The moment when two awakened forces meet is not planned for. You are no longer just strong, you are not only changing, you are speeding up. Your wolf is power, instinct, reach, and dominance. You have eyes, ears, a heart, and the ability to see ahead. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truthy. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where defiance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools and to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step, your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens